EW just finished their weekly live stream, and we have just had a look at the 7 fur types for the new Great One Tahr, and we're going to look at them all today. And to be very honest, I wasn't quite sure what I thought when I heard we were getting a Great One Tahr. You might feel the same way, but these models are absolutely stunning. I think you guys are going to be really impressed. But once you see them, let me know in the comments which one is your favorite one, and if you will be grinding or hunting for the Great One Tahr. And if you didn't hear, it is official, they do not have drink zones. We will have to hunt them in their feed and rest zones only, so this is going to be a very challenging and very interesting grind/hunt. Now, the first thing that Jack C showed off was the new rifle that comes with the Sundar Patan map, and it is very cool. Yes, it was shown in one of the other live streams, but not completely. Let's have a look.
It's a gorgeous rifle coming to the game, but what I couldn't do last week, as I wasn't aware, this is really cool, is that right there. As small as it may seem, this is awesome. Look how it adjusts. As I hit my zeroing, it literally, for the first time, changes our point of view on the rifle. It's so cool. It's so incredibly cool. Now, yes, there's been a big discussion about this rifle. This thing, it's fantastic. I think they've captured the essence of it. The rounds are absolutely insane, but I love this. And you do this if you're on PC by clicking your middle mouse button. So what's that? Your left thumbstick, guys. If you're on console, I believe it's the left or the right thumbstick. It's one of the two. I don't play with a controller very often, forgive me. But that's how you pop that up and down.
So basically with the Gandhair rifle, we have a manual scope, which is very, very cool. This is the first one of its kind in the game. Now this rifle has one shot. It is only good from classes 4 to 8. So unfortunately, we are not going to be able to use it on tigers because tigers are a class 9 species. But Jack C is going to start introducing the Tahr. Here he is.
With a random, we'll see if it gives us a male or gives us a female. Nothing in particular popped here, but there we go. This is a female who I did not change their state to ignore just about everything. Now, we popped some of these on the socials. You've actually seen a couple varieties of the Great One. But let me introduce you to the Tahr. This has become one of the more requested animals ever since New Zealand. Tia Aurora was released, and it's something that our devs wanted to bring to the game in the right way because there were so many expectations. You can see our artists have spent a good bit of time on them. If you would hold still, oh, well, thank you for that. Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. They've got a lot of detail. They got a lot of floof. This is a common fur variety. What can we expect on the normal variations? Well, we have, I think this is a red brown. Okay, that's the red brown. Here's a light brown, a straw, and a red. Now, here we go. The straw looks very nice. Very good colors, very good muscle definition and tone. I like them. Like, I mean, seriously, you kind of expect these things to be buff. They're working around in this upper rocky area. It's pretty wild, but there is more or less the common varieties that you guys are going to find of these bad boys.
So those are the 4 common fur types for Tahr, but now Jack C is going to show us some of the rares, and then we will see the great ones.
Now let's take a look at the rares that you can find on these. So let's pop in. Now I'm not sure if the white is a rare. I think it's an uncommon. So here's the white. It's gorgeous. It really, really is. It's got such a nice look to it. And here's the albino. So, of course, we can see the differences with those pink hues and tones around their eyes and ears, around the mouth and such. Both very, very pretty. I think these are uncommon, and I believe these to be our rares. You guys can confirm this when you get them on the map. I don't have that separated on here. But I'm pretty positive the white's an uncommon.
So I'm going to interrupt Jack C just for a second. So it sounds like the albino is the only rare fur type for Tahr. I was hoping there was going to be melanistic, but I don't think so. And then we do have white, which sounds like it's going to be uncommon, but we're going to need to do more research.
We can see the difference right away between the males and the females. Quite a stark contrast in difference. Like, is this so they can... Is this like a, you know, the ability to prance and strut their stuff? You know, because look at the floof, man. Look at the freaking floof. And that's just a level 1 with the little guff. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still very impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, man alive. Oh, it's like you knew. You knew. Right there. Photo opportunity. Isn't that? Yes, that is insanely camouflaged. Some of these are going to be hard to spot. This is the Fabled Gold. Now, you know there's more to come, and you've seen a couple. But when you look at that floof, when you get a chance to really see that color variation and the way the sun hits it, watching one of these things line up in your sights.
Okay, so that is our first Great One Tar variation, and that is a Fabled Gold, and it is actually very beautiful. I love how floofy they are, and compared to the tar in the game, they actually do have pretty gigantic horns. So far, so good.
Gentlemen, Fabled Gray. Poof. Oh, the floof is real. Look at that. Would you call that a mane? Because it's glorious enough, I may call this a mane.
So now we are talking. This is the Fabled Gray, and it is absolutely beautiful. Love the markings on the face. Love the gray all over. It's almost like the silver variation of the Great One Fallow. Absolutely love this variation.
But with those blue crystal-like eyes, it's something else, man. It was bad. Let's just move on to the Fabled Latte. That's right. This one. I don't know if this is in my top 3, just because of that blend. It's so cool.
So that is the Fabled Latte, and again, absolutely beautiful. His face reminds me of the Great One Black Bear, but love the color blend, and man, I just love the facial features of this Great One.
It's definitely one of the top contenders, but don't choose yet, because we got more to go, man. We really do, but that blend, I see where they come up with the latte. This one, my friends, is called the Fabled Half. And it's kind of unique. Just that split. Just imagine you're right at the tree line, it starts snowing, and you don't know what you're looking at. Like, seriously. It's just...
So this is the Fabled Half, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love this one. With every new Great One Tar variation that Jaxie introduces, I'm finding it harder to pick a favorite, but I am, so far, very impressed. What do you guys think? Which one or ones do you like the best?
Okay, who else is? So some of you have already proclaimed your absolute favorites. So clearly, this is not for you then. This is the Fabled Snow. And they're just getting this camouflage. It's gonna be like a floating head in the snow. But I don't know, King of the Floof, I think that might take it on the floof.
So that one is the Fabled Snow, and I think that one is my favorite so far. I love the half, I love the silver, I love a bunch of them, but that one is absolutely beautiful. I love how when you will be grinding or hunting for the Great One Tar, all this white comes out of the bush. Yes, please. I am super excited to start grinding or hunting or whatever you want to call it. I am looking forward to putting one of these babies in my lodge ASAP.
You know, and looking off in the distance, some of these are going to be so incredibly camouflaged. You know, seeing them lined up like this is one thing, but seeing them walking through the brush, stepping out into the open. Fabled Snow, now on to this guy. Honestly, is low-key super freaking cool. You couldn't see them all that well. You could only really see this scar. But look at this. This guy, man, he's seen some things. Like, seriously. There's a story to be told here. A little more gruff than the rest. He's a fighter. Maybe he traveled a little bit too far south and west. Maybe he got into a bit of a tango with a hungry kitty. Maybe he lost his footing on some of this terrain like we're all gonna do at least once or twice.
So that is the Fabled Scar, and I think that is the last variation. Now, Love the scar effect. He's not quite as pretty as a lot of the rest of the Great One variations, but having those scars is very, very cool. So which one is your favorite, and will you be going after a Great One Tahr? Let me know in the comments, and we will be releasing our early access content starting on Friday, June the 14th, so definitely look for that. I hope you're excited for the Great One Tahr, and if you did enjoy the video, hit that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to recommend that you watch this video next.